KSW.
If you have a special relationship like Steve...
Lucy, home.
I love Lucy.
You like that, don't you?
Lucy, I love Lucy, dog.
Yes, and the shocked faces of both Graham and Doug. Yes, Lucy is a dog, and Steve denies any wrongdoing in that relationship.
It's a simple master-dog relationship, but because I go to bed with my dog and I take showers with my dog, they think I'm having sex with my dog.
Oh, yeah, why would they have that creepy idea?
Right?
Yeah. Everybody showers with an animal.
Well, only when she's dirty.
Oh, wow.
Did you take your dog to one of the teabagging parties?
That's right. That's right.
I didn't get the email on that one.
It was the big tea party. You didn't get the...
No, I missed that one.
Or would you tell us you took her there?
I didn't get the Evite, sorry.
All right, there you go. So there you go. It is Effort Friday.
Does your dog like cockfighting? Or
great, here we go again.
I'm still a dirty whore.
And the thing, you guys, that Steve doesn't really tell everybody is that, yeah, he goes to bed with her, but it's not like sometimes a dog will sleep at a foot of the bed or whatever. But these guys cuddle. I mean, there was a shot of them cuddling.
It is a girl dog, at least.
yeah,
Lucy,
and a lot of dogs like wearing sexy panties when they go to bed. You know what I mean? Like I think that's totally normal. I'm not judging a guy's lifestyle choice.
Ouch.
Nothing like a nice dog thong.
See, and to Steve, I told you, I believed it was real lingerie. We put out a T-shirt that had that picture of Steve on there, and he's
a hot seller.
He insists that we had doctored the image because there were there's wine glasses and there were this lingerie hanging from the bedpost. He insists of it. Yeah, it was a sick picture. I'm not going to lie to you. I think we sold 5 shirts.
No, maybe.
All right, you got an intro for these gentlemen, Steve?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I'm really excited to introduce these guys now. Thanks to Twitter, now I know what these guys did last night. They stared at a giant blue penis at Cinerama.
Yes!
Please welcome to the show Doug Benson and Graham Elwood.
Thank you.
Yeah, we went and saw Watchmen again because it was the last chance to see it on the big screen. Because Crank 2 opens today.
That had to be pretty epic to see Dr. Manhattan's junk on the big screen at the Cinerama.
There's nothing like
nice.
a blue crank on a giant screen.
Yeah.
You know? It made me want to go shower with a dog.
It made me... I had this weird craving for Astro Pops. Is that what they were called? The blue popsicles?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that was... I hadn't thought about that. Plus, it was on a lot of IMAX screens, and I just thought, what would that have been like to see that thing swinging from left to right?
I mean, Dr. Manhattan must be able to get so much Smurf tail. You know what I mean? Like, he must just be able to go through Smurfland and just, clean up, because they're, praying to him and stuff like that.
The first time I thought you said Murph tail.
Yeah.
I was like, what's Murph tail?
Murph tail's the name of my dog.
Yeah, go to bed.
I hadn't thought about that, but Dr. Manhattan can get really huge, and those Smurfs are pretty small. They also could run from him because he can hurt some people.
Yeah.
What he needs is a good smurfing.
Takes a special kind of Smurf to be able to take that, that type of leverage.
There's only one Smurf that would take it, though.
Yeah, as far as we know.
Papa Smurf going to throw down with these guys?
Well, you know what? You say there's no gay Smurfs. There's got to be at least one.
Vanity Smurf.
Yeah, there's got to be one. There's got to be one gay Smurf.
And what about the Smurf that was pissed off all the time? He deserves a little...
yeah, he did
Cranky Smurf.
He just he deserves a slide down the blue pole. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And poor Smurfette, I'm just...
Wasn't there a bad guy named Gargle Balls or something like that?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think he would be the perfect...
Gargamel.
And his cat was Asriel.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a hell of a name for the cat.
Asriel? Oh.
Okay, well, those are...
Boy, this is a different Smurfs than I was watching.
Didn't Hanna-Barbera spin that off, the Gargle Balls hour?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I think then it goes back to they would be perfect for the Watchmen.
I should have known he'd smurf me.
Well,
where did we get those?
Smurfy's Law.
I didn't realize we had Smurf drops in the system.
I know. We've never heard those before.
Amazing.
We have 3. There's one more.
One more?
Yeah, the next one's long, though.
Let's hear it.
We've
got all...
Yeah, I saw you leave with Smurfette. Oh, man, as soon as we got out of the bar, she started smurfing me. Shut the Smurf up. Yeah, right in the Smurfing parking lot? Smurf, yeah.
That's not from the cartoon.
No, that's Family Guy. You got to love Family Guy.
I like it. I'm excited now.
So I have to ask a question. Did you guys now, Graham? You usually don't get altered at all because somebody has to keep Doug, wherever he's supposed to be going.
Yes, I'm his designated driver.
He's my guide, my muscle.
Yeah, I'm his muscle.
And
whenever some hippie gets out of control, hey man, why don't you sign my, unicorn whisperers or whatever, Okay, thank you.
Sign my unicorn whisperers. Hippies make more sense than you do.
I made an Indian dream catcher out of my dreadlocks. I'm like, okay, back to the commune.
So anyway, Graham comes out for a few minutes before me. That's when you can go outside and smoke.
Wait a minute,
and then when it's my turn, then we'll have some serious talks about weed.
Well, I'm wondering
if joking around like Graham does.
I wonder if you actually saw Watchmen Altered, because it's a trippy movie.
Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? It's my new favorite movie to watch when I'm high. And that, of course, will change very soon, because the trailers last night, Star Trek, Public Enemies, what are the other two we saw?
Salvation.
Terminator, and something else we saw. Oh, Wolverine. They all look great. I mean, probably a couple of them are going to suck, but they all look great. The trailers are awesome.
I don't know, man. I think Terminator is going to be amazing. Wolverine is the one I'm nervous about, but Star Trek looks great. I know some of the Trek nerds are like, well, they changed the universe because Scotty and Kirk didn't meet in the Academy, and J.J. Abrams, in fact, is toying with, settle down, nerd.
Nice work, Graham. Why don't you drive away all the pot smokers and all the nerds from our show? That leaves nothing. Maybe the rat roller girls will come over after their bout.
I love the roller girls.
And I'm old school Star Trek. I mean, I watched the show when it was actually on live, the first one. And so, I tell all these guys, you got to settle down. It's a reinvention. Let's make it hip again, because it's just not hip anymore.
This is what I say, because I got a life-size cutout of Captain Kirk that I take showers with. And I
only when it's dirty.
Only when it's dirty. And he's so dirty. You're such a dirty little captain. And this is the thing. So when I talk
dirty
about,
Priceline negotiator.
Oh yeah, I got something you can negotiate. Why don't you negotiate my trip to Dr. Manhattan? Wow, that was weird.
I can't believe you watched me there.
So I am a nerd. I
That's a good name for a gay porn. Washmen.
You know what I love too, by the way? I have to just pause for a second.
Being made.
I want to pause just for a second, Graham, because Doug was just leaning back in his chair like he was just on it, with his foot up on an ottoman. Then he just rolled in. I got one thing to say. And he's gone. He's like, all right, thanks for coming.
The BJ Shea Morning Experience on 99.9 KISW.